All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Villar. Thank you so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. I want to do something actually a little bit different today. Um, this is something kind of like an incentive I'm doing for some of my clan members. So, kind of something interesting I thought would generate a little bit of hype behind being in my clan cluster, too. Is Sergeant Jenkins is actually, I've known him for quite a while. And then actually wanted to bring him on because what we're going to do is actually do like player showcases on different player accounts and just talk in general about people's approaches to the game, approaches to dungeons, and just look at their account and kind of get their overall input and opinions. And I think it's something unique and a little bit different that nobody's really doing right now. And I want the person on with me. So I've actually got Sergeant Jenkins here. So say what's up.
How's it going, Villar? Thanks
Good.
for having me.
Oh, good, man. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I actually really do appreciate it. And
Yeah.
so what we'll do is we'll just kind of look at your overall roster, your overall power. The Sergeant Jenkins is actually a total beast in this game. 4.9 million player power. And then, I mean, you can see the breakdown here. 392 total champions, but like, oh man, artifact power at 2 million. I just was like, wow, that is a lot. But from what I understand, you've got kind of an artifact addiction too, right?
Yeah, I actually think I'm kind of an artifact hoarder, and part of getting with you on this was, hey, what do you throw away that I'm holding on to? But
Yeah.
I'm always looking to see what I do well, and maybe what I don't do so well, or hoarding.
Yeah.
um, did you take a look by chance at my vault at all?
I
I
did a little bit. So let's go look at
Okay.
that actually. So we got, I'll just look here. Here's a breakdown on the champs and everything. There's a whole bunch of legendaries. Looks like most of the stuff here is probably stuff you're just working on right now, and a bunch of food. And then here's the vault.
Yeah.
You got a nice looking vault here at the top.
Yeah, I got excited about Smash Lord when I first got him back when Tormund was new in Arena.
Okay.
Had some fun with him, but I've kind of moved away from him. He does help a ton in Faction Wars, though. Trying to think what's his faction.
He's a skinwalker, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I can clear, I believe, 21 on that one, but and he's a big help, but it's a pain. That one's a
Right.
grind.
Do you have to manual it on 21 or do you?
No, no, no,
Okay.
no. I
How,
am.
out of curiosity, I wish we could actually see this right now. So I'm gonna look at Faction
Don't
Wars.
you?
Like,
It
you
would be
can't see
nice.
the crypts that you're 21 at unless they're actually
I
open, right?
can. Right. I can. 20. I got a star on 21 on Dwarf like
Okay.
once or twice, and I haven't been able to since.
Okay. So
Um,
I'm at
I
the
just
same stage as you are on these ones. I'm not. I didn't do 21 on Dwarf yet, though. So
Somehow I got it. I got a nasty. What's her name? The
Molly
the
Tankard.
vo- No, the void. Uh,
Oh, Gala. Gala
yeah,
Longblades.
I got her in pretty good
That brings up something I actually.
relentless gear. So sometimes she just goes off.
Okay, I actually want to look at her. So I'm going to remove some of them from the vault
No
before we go look at
problem.
them. So let's
So
look at her build, man. Oh, she's got high resist too. So that's like, well, I mean, decently high
yeah,
resist.
I
226.
originally started her for arena, and
Okay.
it's some fun. She can be useful in arena if you got a team that has a bunch of magic immunity stuff, and you
Okay.
bring her in, and it doesn't really matter. She just hits you with a hard punch instead.
Yeah.
It doesn't need the magic.
She's actually one of my favorites just because, like, I mean, she's a single target damage dealer, but she can pop off for like 120k hits and all kind of stuff. It's
Yeah,
fun,
yeah,
So I even did a whole bunch with her, playing around with her in dungeons and stuff too. But your power is huge on that. 63,000. I think mine's like 35,000. So you got
yeah.
high crit damage, and decent resist and attack and stuff. That's pretty cool, man. So let's talk about that a little bit. So when you're looking to build a champion, like, so I was just looking through this before we started the video a little bit. Is what are your main goals, or it just depends on the champion you
It
have?
obviously depends on where I'm planning on using them. One thing I haven't done that you mentioned in a long time is rebuild my roster for Clan Boss, and quite
Okay.
frankly, I can two key it most times. What's it called? UNM.
Yeah, Ultra Nightmare.
Ultra Nightmare,
Yeah.
and I can 2 key it, worst case 3 key it sometimes. It does take a little bit of manual, but it would be nice to have auto, but it's a lot of work to redo all of that. And
It
I don't
is,
know.
man.
I got content, and I guess I don't need to change it. So I like playing with arena stuff and progressing in faction wars.
Yeah, you're getting more in the finer tune, like end game type stuff. I
Yeah,
guess I'm sort of
and
at the beginning of that, just because now I can 2 key Ultra Nightmare
yeah,
as well, and it's all at some point you're kind of like, well, why do I need to rebuild that team that much if I can already do that?
yeah.
Just for
I
fun.
love building champs like this guy in arena
Ignatius Heath.
because when you got a champ like him, I can just focus on like one main stat of resist or
Yep.
something, because I don't really I have Torment, I have Krisk, so I don't really need I don't need to invest in that accuracy. So go figure though. Like, doesn't it frustrate you that you'll have a guy like 470 and somehow he's still like the one to get frozen sometimes? It makes no sense.
Right. Yeah,
It
right. He's
makes
the
no sense.
first one to get frozen off the bat.
Yeah,
I have
but
470. That's insane.
yeah,
Man, that's
like
pretty
he's
good.
actually on the lower side. But if you looked at my Great Hall, I
Oh,
have
I
some
meant to do that actually. Yeah,
I
let's
have
look.
some pretty good voids. I really like my void teams. I have
Oh
obviously
yeah.
Cold Heart, basic void of Cold Heart, and then I got Tormund, Gala, Krisk, what's his name?
Angar.
Angar,
Yeah.
yeah. He's growing on me.
Yeah, he's gotten better after they buffed him, right?
But
Is he?
because of all of them, I've focused on the void because they're the most universal. They
Yeah, they
can
don't
fit in
have
a lot of places.
weaknesses, so you can use them pretty much anywhere,
Yeah,
right? So that's good. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Your Great Hall looks pretty solid, man. Like you.
Would you do anything different? Like
Um.
I've obviously focused. Should I spread it out more evenly, or?
No, see, my opinion is if it's spread out too much, that's not good actually. Like I feel like you need to actually like get your team to be as strong as possible versus being so spread thin.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I mean, just looking at this, your Great Halls like way exceeds what I have. I have 10 out of 10 on the accuracy. I'm actually working on defense because I'm almost 10 out of 10 on everything. And then I was going
Okay.
to move to like crit damage or possibly resist, but but I just felt like I wanted to get more crit damage because I plain need to be able to do more damage, right?
Hmm.
uh, but no, man, I can't say that I would do anything different in this. It's a pretty nice looking Great
Yeah.
Hall.
And for like 6 to 9 months now, probably 6 months, my clan boss team, 3 out of the 5 have been forced, so that's why the
Oh,
Great
okay.
Hall's pretty
That
well advanced there.
that's actually how mine was too, because I have Rosin,
Yep.
Vizier. I think you and I have the same exact
Yep.
clan boss team, or I did. I changed my clan boss team. So
Yeah.
my your clan boss team here is where are you
Today
at?
hurt a little bit. It hurt today.
Oh, well, that's
I
still
was
pretty.
so
That's you almost 2 keyed it. I mean, hell.
that was Steel Skull. Thank you for not
Yeah,
loading up on poisons.
Magic Affinity Steel Skull. That's the part that
Yeah.
sucks, right? And then he's getting stunned left and right too, right?
Yeah. But
But
it's all good.
yeah, but this is the
Oh, I
same
have
exact
another
team I
team.
was running 3 4s
Yeah.
for probably. I think I pulled Vizier in like December, so about 6 months is the same exact team I was running until now. I got Rosh card, and I'm just cheesing
Yeah.
it with the block
Yeah.
damage thing. But
Which I've actually never been able to do. I have a man eater, but I
do you
got him
have
way.
two?
I got him
Man-eaters?
way out. Nope, just one.
Yeah, I think you
So
need at least 2 still. And it's kind of like I almost feel like this is just what I'm gonna do. It's kind of cool because now I can just like set it up with Vizier to make sure all the right debuffs go on. After about a minute, just hit auto, right?
yeah, yeah,
But I do want to start playing around with different teams, just more for fun than anything.
yeah,
When it's an affinity and everything as well. So that kind of is what I will have some focus on building. But the other thing I
yeah.
want to look at was like your dungeon teams and stuff.
You can do a run if you want. Were
Yeah,
you gonna
yeah,
do a run or no?
yeah. Sure. What do you want me to do and run at?
Oh, it's up to you. Like you were saying, you were working on your Fire Knight team. You can do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
if
Actually,
you click on my Dragon team, it's not actually.
it's all
my-
rares right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is your actual Fire Knight team: 2 Cold Hearts, Fushan, Arbiter, and Rosin. Okay.
Yep.
And you only run about
I
1 or 2 minutes.
It's around I think 150 is my best, and around 230 normally on the slower if the cold hearts are. Oh,
Jeez, because
well,
I
if you
just
do one, time one, yeah, it'll probably
yeah,
will.
we'll be here for 10 minutes on just this run.
I
The
I love my Fushan though. He's in Relentless as well.
okay,
Um,
so
I,
Fushan, yeah, Fushan does the stuns and everything, right?
yeah, he does stun. He does to decrease defense.
Okay, he does decrease defense too. I didn't realize that. Okay,
On his A3.
okay,
It's a hit for random enemies or something.
yeah, he just
But
procced the extra turn on that last guy there.
oh, and his A1 has a 25% chance to extra turn as well, so that's always good for a relentless set.
Okay. See, I could probably run the same team, but I wouldn't have Fushan. I'd have to run like Xavier or somebody like that. But
Have you
maybe
ever seen my Arbiter, by the way?
no.
She's
Let's go
built,
look at that after
she's
this.
kind of built for arena too. She has I don't know, 320 speed and I think over 300 resist and 300 accuracy or something.
Okay, wow, jeez, nice.
She's durable.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, mine's like 300 speed, but I have like no accuracy and no resist on her,
Yeah,
so that's not good.
I'm glad my Rosin just burned his A3 there.
Yeah,
Makes it look
that kind
better.
of stinks.
Watch him do his A. Okay, good.
This is the thing they need to change with the shield. Like, I wish they make it so. Well, I mean, granted, it's fine right now because it actually did
Yeah,
have the
it
cold
worked
hearts
out.
with the 4. Yeah, but I'm
That has
starting
a
to think like
decreased turn meter.
doing these videos is kind of cool because it'll, like I could basically run the same team, but I don't have Fushan, so I'd have to figure out somebody else different to run there.
Yeah, okay.
But my runs are like 3 or 4 minutes long.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't have any team like some of the streamers out there that you see doing like 50-second runs. I think you need what's his name, that Kaimar, to do
Oh,
some of
okay.
that, but it is what it is. I
Yes,
mean,
you can
most of the
reset
time when
things.
I'm running these, I'm either on auto clicker or the multi battle.
Right. So
So
it's an overnight thing, or you're really kind of
yeah,
AFK when you're actually running it. Yeah.
yeah.
What'd you get?
So
Oh man, that flat stat sucks.
yeah, I would I'd sell that. If
Sell
I'm
it.
getting a shield set, I want an HP percent substat typically.
Well, that makes sense because it pumps up the HP with the
Yeah.
ally shield and everything. Okay, that makes sense. So
But if it say that was speed, crit rate, crit damage or something, I'd probably keep it as well. But
yeah, because that's
yeah.
kind of like universally what we all want right now.
Yeah.
But this is just not really going to be for a DPS type champion, anyways. If you
Yeah.
put him in shield set.
Yeah, I won't use that.
Yeah, that makes
You,
sense.
you haven't looked at my gear. I was just
Yeah,
talking to Zazu. I don't know how you pronounce his name,
yeah,
but
that's how I pronounce it, Zazu.
and I was asking him about a piece of gear. And it had crit rate, crit. It was rare, but it was a 6-star, and had crit rate, crit damage as the subs, both 7% rolls. And I asked him if he would sell it or upgrade it and then decide. And he said he would auto sell it. So those are things that I'm like, huh.
Learning
Would
because
I
it's a
don't know if I
rare
normally.
piece, right? Is it?
Yeah, it's blue, but I mean, 7% rolls. You could land a 21 crit rate or 21 crit damage on that, but it was a HP percent. So stuff like that, I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just not sure if I'm hoarding certain things like that. I should probably, even without looking, that blue helm. Like, why am I keeping a 5-star blue rare helm?
Well, even this weapon is kind of like what you were just talking about, right? It's
Yeah, it's like
double crit.
I like the 17%. That's nice with speed. I always like having speed,
Right.
but I probably shouldn't keep it. Those are things that I'm feeling like I'm a hoarder.
So recently, I just started because I actually even did a video about how I hoard stuff too. Because this stuff I would keep, but I also found out that over time, even with this filtering that just came out, I never actually equipped this on anybody. Like it would just sit there in my vault for forever.
Yeah.
So because I feel like you can get a better piece. That's maybe what Zazu was saying too. Is like
yeah,
over time because you farm so many dungeons, you'll probably get something that has crit damage, crit rate, and speed on there, and you might get a double or triple roll into it. This is I mean, it's definitely like a usable piece, but I feel like once you get toward the end game, this is stuff that you probably sell. So that's probably like where we're all at, thinking like Well, it's just
Yeah,
gonna
well, it
sit there.
depends what part of the game you're in, but
Yeah.
yeah, for you and I think that is the case. And for some reason, I have a much easier time selling.
Does the
Oh,
same
they're the
exact
same. I didn't
same
even know
exact
that.
stats.
Huh.
But I find that it's easy to get those pieces. So if you're farming like Golem or whatever, though, you'll get an
I
abundance of
never
pieces.
farm that.
Okay, but I mean, let's say you were. This is probably from like
Yeah,
events or something like that. You got these.
I just hate that one. Even with great teams, I use my Royal Guards, and
Okay,
they screw you over sometimes.
you double royal
Even
guards.
even with Krisk.
Oh, that's right. I actually saw your. So I meant to ask you this too. So looking at your Golem team, you're running Gorgorab and Arbiter. Like, I'm just curious. Like, how does that work? Because I don't
Uh,
know.
adjust in case one dies, the other can res.
Okay, so
And
it's
it's
a
just a ton of speed, so my Royal Guards are going. My Royal Guards hit hard. Now they're originally built for Spider, so their crit rate doesn't. It's not at 100%.
okay.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, yeah. So you just hold the mouse down,
Uh
and
huh.
then it'll bring up their portrait thing, and then you click the little total stat, the little eye, and then it brings up the individual. And that's another way to see
Cool.
if you're like looking at who you're going to slot in your team. That
Yeah.
you could actually like look through on that screen. So like, let's say you want to replace them with, I don't know, Skull Crown here. Not that you're going to, but like, let's say
Yeah.
you did. Then you can look at your Skull Crown and see what she has too, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool to do it that way. Then you don't have to go back and forth to other screens. I only learned
Yeah.
that a while ago myself too.
Yeah.
uh, so yeah, that's cool.
So I think the reason I used Gorgorab is I plugged him
Wow,
in once, and he just yeah.
dude.
But he's only 81, so he actually misses Spider sometimes. I think, right?
Yeah, that dude must hit pretty damn hard though.
Yeah.
What was the other one
Yeah.
at? I'm just curious.
Two,
282. So you're up there with both of
yeah.
them. So yeah.
But
What dungeons do you farm? You just farm Dragon and Fire Knight mostly, and Spider. Well, obviously Spider and Dragon. That's
I
kind of
I do Spider the most because sorry.
no worries. I have the same.
Yeah.
I have kids too.
But I do Spider the most just because biggest silver payout.
Okay.
And I have an easier time letting go of the
The artifacts there.
artifacts.
Yeah, that stuff happens, man. So it's but yeah, I was pulling up your Arbiter too here.
Yeah. Oh, not that as much accuracy as I thought I had, but that's fine. I
But
don't
she
really
doesn't.
rely
Yeah,
on her.
I mean, she only has the weaken, right? So the accuracy's not really as important, right? So,
Yeah.
but the resist that's pretty nice. 319 speed. Oh
Yeah.
man, I thought I was doing well at 300.
And you know what I find even in trying to compete in some arena stuff, she can be fast all she wants, but if my second fastest, the way the teams are these days, they have like a Sifi and a Duchess.
Yep.
You got to have the second fast enough to beat them too.
Yeah, otherwise you're
And
toast.
my Krisk is my second fastest, but I use him in this dungeon too. I think.
Oh yeah, you had him in.
I am actually curious what his speed is. I want to
Let's
say it's
see.
like 240, but he isn't built
230.
for 230.
Okay.
I should maybe work on that. I don't know. But this is one of those situations where I wanted him to do everything, but you can't really. Like some people build their Krisk to have 80,000 health, but I also wanted him fast, and I also wanted him to be able to resist all the Torments and whatnot, and be able to land his stuff too. So it's tough when you want everything, but I still like him for the most part.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, hey, it looks pretty damn solid right there.
Yeah.
So
If I could, maybe I could get him an immunity set. That's something I was talking to Zazu about. Is
pumping
farming
immunity.
Fire Knight a lot. Yeah, I might start farming Fire Knight a ton.
That's actually what I'm doing right now because I figure my clan boss teams are all pretty much set up. I have a decent amount of lifesteal, speed, accuracy, all that stuff. So I might as well try to farm all the more Fire Knights that I want stun sets, I want immunity sets. I actually kind of want shield sets and stuff too. So you use more of that kind of more endgame stuff. So
yeah,
then I got to work on speed runs.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm to the point where I'm content with my speed runs. I guess if I had to work. What's your opinion on the Golem? You have any
I think it's
thoughts
kind
on
of.
a
I wish it would have
better?
more useful gear sets. Like, or you? What do you mean, time
I
wise,
mean,
or?
yeah, this is my. I mean, I can have a fast time, but it's my most unreliable dungeon. Like I will
Oh,
actually wipe sometimes on this on auto.
I'm
It's annoying.
about 2.5, 3 minutes, which I guess isn't really bad, but I have 100% win rate on it. So,
Who
oh,
do
I
you
noticed you
use?
don't have Rotos, right? Or
No, I don't.
oh,
No,
okay.
that
So
was I
Rotos
just.
just makes Ice Golem like ridiculously easy because he solos the boss. And
Okay.
actually, you have Lord Champfort. Like Lord Champfort can solo the entire dungeon. So
Huh.
yeah, like I put him in there, and I think I might have had a Royal Guard in there with him. I did a video on Lord Champfort too after his rework, and then he goes in there, and like my Royal Guard died, and like after like 2 hits or something, and then Lord Champfort literally kills the whole dungeon. But he has about an 80% win rate doing that. But it's just him, just Lord
Huh.
Champfort. So it's actually kind of neat that he can solo all of Ice Golem 20.
Huh.
And then the other thing that I do with Lord Champfort now is I use him in Arcane Keep and just Arcane Keep, and like I'll put food in there with him too because he can solo this whole dungeon by himself too.
I
So
use that big on almost everywhere for
okay,
the all the potion stuff.
oh nice, yeah, that's
I
awesome.
used to use him in Ice Golem, but he does too much damage to the boss that it causes the boss to go off on me. But
Oh gotcha,
he's probably my strongest PVE champion in the game.
he is. Oh
Big on
wow, that's no that
that.
must that's an
That
error.
must have been a glitch. Yeah,
1 second.
it's.
Hilarious.
I haven't touched my Tyrell in like a year.
Really?
I,
Okay.
yeah, I could easily tweak him, but he works for the
Which
spider run, so I haven't messed with him.
Yeah, you're just using to mainly get the decreased defense and everything, and then turn meter
Yeah,
reduction, right? Yeah.
yeah.
So, well, you might not even need it if you nuke everybody down. Yeah. But all right, cool, man. Well, anything else you wanted to talk about or go over at all? Because I just kind of wanted to highlight it, and
Um,
if you got anything special you want to show, or let me know.
shoot, do an arena bout.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. That's a good idea. Yeah, can't believe I
Um,
didn't even think about that with your roster here.
you
All
can
right.
take don't pick a hard one. You can take the first one if you want.
Yeah, 143.
Oh, well, that's easy. But
That's a. I was gonna say, should I refresh or what
now,
about this? This guy's hard.
oof, well, I don't know. Yeah, let's try it. That scares me. What's that chick on the magic chick do?
Cythalia, right? Can you click on her?
Yeah,
No. All right,
you
let's go.
can once you no hit battle and then don't actually
Oh,
attack.
it'll do it there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, where was she? Here she is. Battle. Does it show her stats? No. Okay.
No, I was just wondering what she does. I forget.
HP burn,
Don't care.
block debuffs, removes all debuffs from target ally. All right, heals all other allies by 20% of their max HP and fills their turn meter. So
So
removing all buffs from all. Oh, she can strip. Okay, so she's actually pretty
okay,
good. She's a buff stripper.
okay, but that
And
can be resisted, right?
yeah, I believe so.
So
And
so there's a couple options when I look at a team like this. I try and decide what kind of a team I want to use. You
okay,
could take. I've recently Arbiter is in an immunity set. That's the only champion. Not Arbiter.
Ray.
What's Ray?
Okay,
Yeah. And she hits. She has a pretty hard punch too. So if I need to strip them, and I use her, but do they? They don't really need stripping necessarily, right?
no, they don't have
So
any. The only buffer they
so
have is Arbiter.
so I could use. I'd probably put in Ignatius, even though their person could remove them, right? But
So
you can,
Ignatius for Ray.
yeah,
Okay, where's Ignatius? This is him right here, right? Yeah. Yep. All right.
yeah.
So, and this is the
And
team we should use.
that's what I would probably use. And you know what? I'll lose to teams on occasion. It's a good team, but
Yeah.
if
Oh yeah.
I'm pushing for plat, I'll lose to teams with like a Sifi Rhodos with 140k power.
Okay. All right. Let's
So
walk through
it,
actually how you do
it's
this.
it's humbling sometimes.
So
So
okay, I'm gonna put it on 2x. All right.
Okay, so I beat them, but man, they're fast. Look at
Yeah.
their second fastest is going to beat me. I'm pretty sure. So that
Yeah,
scares
she's
me. But
pretty fast right here.
I would boost my team because
So boost
I
right here.
may get frozen, but I'm not. Okay,
No,
so
no
I have
freezes
good
whatsoever.
resist.
And they got frozen because of
That
your Torment.
oh,
Your Torment.
why does Torment get to go there?
I don't know. I'm not sure,
Oh,
but
it must have been a counter attack because I froze them or something.
oh, that's
I
probably what I'm guessing. Yeah, nobody attacked anybody yet though, but I guess that's what I'm thinking.
so I think what I would do here is no, I would do the A3 for him.
A3, okay.
Yeah, burn. So
All right.
start triggering my
And you can
Torment.
target anybody, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have an Ignatius.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let me think. So the A3 would cause a provoke, but I don't know if I care about provoking anybody yet. It does
Okay.
also do a decreased cooldown, so I would actually hit an A1 to hope for another freeze.
Okay.
Because the A3 doesn't have a chance.
You've got
There we
two. You got everybody frozen actually, well except for.
Okay, now I would do this A3 provoke.
Okay, and he's gonna provoke everybody. Or...
Yeah. Well, not the girl on the left. So
Okay. Use this.
I was thinking that. Will Tormund get it? No, he's frozen. Is my Tormund frozen?
Yes.
All right. So yeah. Yeah, do that. A2.
Do that. All right.
Yeah.
I could have just. That didn't work anyway.
All right. Let's throw the A2 because that hits like a truck too.
This
anyway.
is the one that hits twice, right? Is it? No.
No.
Okay, I think you still got. Oh,
Man,
they got some crazy healing with this, right?
All right, so even though I worry about Rhodos, I think I want to make Arbiter a priority, but I would speed boost.
Well, there's no speed. Oh, we did this.
Well,
right here.
yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speed boost
So
everybody. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm glad he goes after. Oh.
Man, okay. I thought we were going to handily win this thing.
So do the A3 provoke.
Okay. Yeah, now we want to get everybody. There we go. We got 2 provokes. And now a boost again, right? Or no? Because we could kill her, it looks like, probably. But
yeah, and the Rhodos might get to go anyway. Does she have her? Has she? Now this is where I try and use my memory to remember if she used both her speed boosts and it might be on cooldown.
Oh, her right here. But she's provoked at least for the 1 turn.
Oh, yeah. So go for the kill.
Go for the kill, okay. There we go. All right, nice. So we
I'm
got
just
her
hoping
down.
Rhodos doesn't.
Oh,
okay,
shoot.
good.
Okay, I thought he was going to proc his...
Does Rhodos... He has another immunity?
Oh, man.
And he always kills...
God. That's like another Rhodos showcase of how broken he is right
A2.
there.
Yep, A2.
Look at how reversed...
I don't get that. Why does he go 5 times in a row like that?
Whoa, look at that. Look at
this. This has been glitching a lot lately.
This is hilarious.
It's so weird.
That didn't even count.
I don't know if it's gonna work or not.
All right, Polarium, I'm gonna show this video clips of that. I am actually. I don't even have this guy.
He may end up doing his stomp thing.
This is crazy.
But I would do the speed boost again.
Speed boost, okay.
This was a tough team.
What the heck? And then see, that is messed up. All right.
Yeah,
so
he'll be hanging out in the middle most of the time.
He lost his whole turn, and then he gets killed. And you're gonna get wiped because of that.
I'm pretty sure I won't win this, but
that is just wrong. Okay, it all got reversed with that whole Rhodos thing. All of it. I mean, what's the point
the
now?
Rhodos getting 5 turns. Yeah, that's okay.
But also because that glitch, Chris didn't even go. Actually, like it just got stuck there.
Yeah.
So player, you need to fix your game. I'm gonna send this in the content creator chat on that clip.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. All right, so you want to try another one or anything, or you want to? Yeah. All right, let's try one more. What about this team? That's the one we were looking at before, but they look weak powered.
Yeah.
But I guess we could just throw it in there and throw it on auto and say, hey, what the hell, right?
Yeah.
Or the Mountain King team.
You can do that one. Yeah.
The Mountain King team. All right.
Yeah.
I know you're going to keep the same team, or would you put Ray back in on this one?
No, I'd keep the same team. The Ray comes into play if they have like a Duchess or a Sifi.
Throw it on auto, see what happens? Or...
Yeah, that's fine. You'll have double provokes on top of each other, but I don't care.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because both Tormund and what's his face, Chris can
Yeah,
do the provokes there.
yeah.
Yeah, but that
And
battle, I feel like you should have actually won the other one. Like I honestly feel like the glitch killed
it's
it.
happened. Actually, has happened a lot in the last couple days when I was pushing for plat.
Did you finish in
And
platinum?
I did not. I
Yeah,
could, but I was going to bed, and
yeah,
I just didn't want to keep refreshing, and I just wanted to get sleep. And I figured,
yeah. I stayed up till like 12:30, and it's 4 a.m. Eastern time when it resets. So I was like, all right. I think
yeah,
I got to like 100th, and I didn't finish in platinum. I'm like, forget, I really don't care. You
yeah.
know?
I had a lot of busy. I was coaching. I just started coaching when Rotos came out, and I was super busy, and I did not feel like making that grind.
No,
If
absolutely not.
if I did that, I'd probably be able to compete better in plat. I have
Oh, gotcha.
pretty good teams, but
All right, man.
anyway,
Well, hey, thank you so much for joining me. We'll just kind of
yep.
call it a video there. And if anybody else is interested, if that's in the clan or anything, hit me up on Discord. We do have some spots for Ultra Nightmare in our clan that we're into. So if you want to get on Discord and send me a direct message, or one of the officers in there, or whatever, we'll kind of work on trying to see if we have a spot for you. But thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another video. Cheers.